Following the installation of Rush Clovis as the new leader of the banking clan after an ongoing scandal exposed corruption within the past leadership of the organization, Separatist forces descended on Scipio, while Count Dooku, who had aided in Rush Clovis's ascendance to the leader of the banking clan, tried to call in his favors. And as Separatist forces carried out a relatively unopposed invasion of Scipio, the banking clan announced that it would be raising rates on Republic loans, while it refused to raise the rates placed on Separatist loans. The initial Separatist invasion only faced minor resistance from a small Republic garrison that had been placed on the planet, with that Republic garrison easily overwhelmed by a large number of battle droids that had been deployed to the surface. Seeing the immediate financial threat that this posed to the Galactic Republic, the Republic Senate held an emergency meeting to finalize strategic plans for an invasion of Scipio. The objectives of Republic forces in the coming engagement were simple: to seize control of the banks, which had been taken by the Separatists, and maintain the economic stability of the galaxy. Meanwhile, the Separatists sought to hold off Republic advances and hopefully stop Republic troops from seizing the financial institutions on the planet. However, during the later stages of the battle, the objective of Separatist forces would simply be to withdraw effectively. The Separatist force left in orbit guarding the planet consisted of a single Providence-class dreadnought, which served as the fleet's flagship and was Dooku's personal flagship, supported by 3 Munificent-class star frigates, and 2 dual-hemisphere Omni-support vessels for logistic support. On the Republic side, the fleet sent to Scipio consisted of 3 Venator-class star destroyers and a pair of Architons-class light cruisers under the command of Jedi General Anakin Skywalker. The Republic fleet jumped into system just beyond the reach of the Separatist fleet that had been waiting in orbit. Both forces quickly began engaging each other with turbo lasers, with the Republic firing first, but the Separatists quickly matching with their own turbo laser fire, and both sides deploying fighters, with the Republic deploying a number of Z-95 headhunters to support a number of LAAT gunships bound for the surface, while the droids in response launched a number of Hyena bombers and Vulture droids to attempt to maintain space superiority. The Separatist forces did the best they could to hold the line. However, the Republic fighters quickly gained superiority and began carrying out strafing runs against the Separatist capital ships. And while none of the major Separatist capital ships had taken significant damage, it became clear that their defensive line would falter rather quickly. And as Count Dooku returned to the bridge of his flagship, the Providence-class dreadnought orbiting the planet, he ordered Separatist naval forces to withdraw from the engagement, the Separatist fleet turning away from the Republic forces and departing the orbit of Scipio, leaving the Separatist ground forces on their own to face the Republic onslaught. With the Separatist fleet simply out of the way, Republic commanders confused as to the Separatist withdrawal, the clone forces began their invasion of Scipio, with flights of LAAT gunships descending from orbit heading towards the banking clan headquarters, which was still defended by a garrison of battle droids and Vulture droids. With the Republic forces now approaching the landing zone, the Vulture droids departed and began engaging Republic fighters. What ensued was a large-scale aerial battle in between Republic Z-95 headhunters and Separatist Vulture droids. Meanwhile, Republic infantry forces, riding the LAATs down from orbit, landed on the landing platforms and began securing a landing zone. While Republic forces focused on securing a landing zone, Anakin Skywalker himself went off to rescue Padme Amidala, who is currently being held captive on this planet. After a prolonged battle, Republic forces eventually secured the landing zone and began the process of moving through the outer reaches of the bank's properties, clearing out the Separatist forces one by one. Meanwhile, in the skies above, Republic forces eventually secured air superiority, with the Z-95 headhunters shooting down the last of the Vulture droids that had been deployed by the Separatist ground forces. With the Republic effectively achieving control of Scipio, the battle could be considered a massive Republic victory, with the office of the Supreme Chancellor taking ownership of the banks. However, the ramifications of the Battle of Scipio reach far further than the future of Scipio itself or even the banking clan. With the banks now in Republic control, it's likely they stopped offering loans to the Separatists. This would severely hamper the Separatists' ability to resupply on battle droids that had been damaged in the ongoing conflict. This is particularly damaging as the Republic are preparing to carry out one of their most significant and ambitious periods of offensives of the entire war, the Outer Rim sieges. All in all, the Battle of Scipio could be considered a massive victory for the Republic. If you want to see a recent Separatist victory showing that they're still in this fight, I'll leave a link in the upper right-hand corner to my video on the Battle of Ringo Vinda, which resulted in the Separatists controlling the shipyards there, albeit not being able to use them effectively. And if you have any other engagements you'd like to see covered in future episodes of Battle Analysis and added to the archive, let me know down below in the comments. Last but not least, if you enjoyed this video, head down below, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon so you get notified when I upload new videos. So for Sci-Fi Deep Dive, I'm Colin, and I will see you next time.